when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods marches back onto the field. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches. More.
Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So as they take it over, we step aside. First and 10, it's Swift. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. The pass complete. This one to Danny Amendola. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. On 1st and 10, Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field. Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he scared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds. According to the head linesman, incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They're going to go for it. It's gone. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. On first down, it's gone. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially his second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Goff. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, before the ball got to the receiver, penalty flag had to come out.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
8-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talking about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a throw here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Stafford throwing on target to Jones. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield back.
Galladay's got it. And the Lions have a touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Lions add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Prater for the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Going up top for Kupp. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And got his man complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one goes for 36 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we are up due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. On the return comes Webster. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 right at the 30. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back there.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. When you think of guys that are built to be big-arm quarterbacks, Jared Goff, he fits that mold, and he showed it off right there. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. They'll run here with Akers. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that rookies and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now it's Swift. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The defensive player of the year a season ago, Aaron Donald, the one to stop him in his tracks. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, Stafford looking middle, and It's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, and it's third down.
It's third down and 13.
Operating from the gun. Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. That's caught inside the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Well, he's been doing this for more than a decade now, showing that he's still got that arm strength from back when he was the #1 overall pick. Now Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll get here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And 5 at the Rams' 10-yard line.
To the air again, Stafford. His pass caught at the 4. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. From 10 yards out.
You did wake
the
up.
Lions are able to grow their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point good by Prater. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Simbo Webster on the return. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Goff now looks to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw again on second down. Goff flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And out of bounds right around the 20. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
From the red zone now, Goff being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Matthew
Every time.
a fumble on the play.
I'm going to go pick up my Easter outfit.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Finished.
Now Goff. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's fourth. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds and saved him from a turnover.
it.